Hey YouTubers, Redneck Brian here. Out here with the racer. Did clear coat it last night. Didn't turn out too bad. Looks pretty good. As good as it's going to get. Noticed a couple more scratches, or little mars right in here, but it can't be absolutely perfect. It's going to chip. This paint was not really that good, so I wish I would have just bought the General Lee paint from the internet. I probably would have saved about $50 probably, because it came with a hardener. But I would have had to buy a sprayer, so that was the pros and the cons of doing that. But anyways, here's my new air intake. Also, I'm going to put my license plate back on. That's my new one. My old one got kind of wrecked, so I'm gonna get that put on, get the air intake put on. And that's pretty much it. It's just 3 bolts. It should be the same. Yep, identical. So yeah, I'm gonna get that bolted up. And the weird thing is, this one's the same, and the same on here is they don't have everything square with each other. Looks kind of weird, but not a big deal. So I'm gonna get that put on. Also, I'm gonna do the head gaskets because, as you can see, my front bumper's on. Winch is off temporarily. And I had to modify my tailpipe. I actually had to cut the end of it off because it would have came right through the muff, right through the front of the bumper, and I didn't really like that idea. So actually, I smushed it and trimmed it up a bit. I fired it up. It seems to run okay, as good as it's going to run right now. Still not running perfect yet. But hopefully with the air intake on, it will slow down the volume of air getting into it and should help it run a little bit better. So like I said, I'm going to do the head gaskets. Once I pull the heads off, I'll do a quick video of what they look like underneath. And I'm going to take the wire wheel to them and clean them up a bit, clean the carbon off. And that's pretty much it. And then hopefully be able to take this thing for a drive today. I still got to put the ignition in, but that can wait. Scratched up my decal here a little wee bit. Nothing horrible. Let me get it in frame here, right there. When I was putting in the idiot light for the low oil pressure, which still needs to be hooked up. It just needs a constant 12-volt feed to it and the ground feed from the sensor. So, and I have not tested the oil pressure yet because I haven't had it running long enough. But it seems to be okay. It's a lot less pressure coming out of there, so I think it's actually going to be all right this time. And I don't think I'm going to install that until actually I'm going to put the gauge on. I got enough fittings now that once I get my hood mount gauge cluster, I can decide to cut it and put a new fitting on. So I'm just going to temporarily mount the gauge, probably just put it right here or something. I won't hook up the electrical connections, but that's pretty much it. So stay tuned. I'm going to do this first, then I'll do the head gaskets, and I'll also do the license plate. So when I pull the heads off, I'll show you the completed intake and the completed plate. So excuse me, sorry about that. I got a little bit of indigestion. And I'll talk to everyone later. Keep it redneck, and please subscribe and comment.